Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you an interesting program that I call Career, Job, Business, Lotteries, Financial Speculations, Casino, and of course the stock market for my predictions for the month of October 2017 and for you coming from Virgo. First, let me give you some review, some quick advice about your job or career areas. They are not going to go very well, and that's because some opposition, some confrontation, some differences, some problems of the past can creep into the first 20 days or so of October and give you some trouble in your area of job. You have to be careful that the mistakes that you have made in the past can be also brought back to haunt you. So your job period is not very secure in the first 20 days. Your last 10 days tend to show an improvement for you coming from Virgo, except that the warning is take the soft approach. Do not show aggression, and that way you can handle your job situation in a much better way and find some progress coming sometimes unexpectedly your way. So your last 10 days or so are doing pretty well for you in your job. Now, if you are in business, be careful that the first 18 to 20 days can create plenty of difficulties for you. In the sense there is more money out than money coming in. So you have to be careful that whatever ventures you want to go in, do your research properly. I would advise you to have a wait and see attitude. The way you are heading seems to be all right, but it's the way that you are trying to get there is the problem. Maybe too quickly, maybe too wanting to get results too fast. So take your time and go slow, and you'll be able to do much better in the first 20 days. Your last 20 days do improve quite a lot, and you will be able to make forward moves. Try not to be showing over determination in your area of business, which means that wanting to get that contract at any cost, wanting to chase after that contact as well at any cost. Don't, because your exposure to risk is also shown in the last 10 days or so, but ultimately as you get closer to the end of the month, you will start to do pretty well. Now I want to talk to you about, for you coming from Virgo, about your lucky dates. The best of the month, the worst of the month will still have a formulation of lucky dates upon which you can find solutions and get back onto your feet. And for you coming from Virgo, I make your lucky dates at the 5th, the 14th and the 23rd. And on the 5th, 14th and 23rd, you're going to be very lucky in all areas of your life, in areas of job, in areas of business, in areas of, I would like you to go and buy your lottery tickets on the 5th, 14th or 23rd and concentrate on what's happening to the stock market or wanting to go to a casino. You got these 3 very powerful days and nights to gain something in the financial area. Now, regarding your lucky ages, I'm going to give you a set of ages, and people of these ages from Virgo in the month of October will be exceptionally lucky. And if you happen to be the ages of 17 or 26 or 35 or 44 or 53 or 62 or 71, you will have the luck with you in areas of job, career, in areas of business if you are in business, and also in areas of getting to the opportunity closer to striking it in a lottery or in a casino or even in the stock market. So these ages are very, very important for you. The ages of, the lucky numbers I've chosen for you as well if you're wanting to go into lotteries. And the lucky numbers which I've chosen, the first set is the number 4, the number 4, number 13, the number 22, the number 31, 40, 49 or 58. Now I've chosen these numbers because astrologically these numbers are going to be active in the month of October for you coming from Virgo. It's up to you to fine tune and to narrow the field. I'll give you another set of numbers to give you a bigger choice. The second set of numbers are the number 8, the number 17, 26, 35, 44, 53 or 62. So you've got all these numbers coming from me. So what I've done is narrowed the field down in terms of choosing numbers that may have a chance to get into the area of lottery or casino or financial speculation of any kind. Please remember that all I know is that you are from Virgo. There are millions and millions of people from Virgo. And so what I don't know is your date of birth and your time of birth, and looking at your palms and face reading you. All these will give me an indication whether you have in the first place the luck to do it or not. So one day I would like to do a full horoscope for you with all this information. But for the time being, try and use these numbers 8, 17, 26, 35, 44, 53 and 62 to also help you very much. So I've narrowed the field down. You can go further one step by narrowing it down further. What I do for myself is I will cut 1 inch by 1 inch roughly 60 or 70 little strips of 1 inch by 1 inch papers, depending on what kind of a lottery I'm playing. And so on each of the slip of paper, first one I'll put number 1 and I'll crumple it and put it aside. Second slip of paper I'll put number 2 and clip it out, and then number 3, and go on until I've covered the 70 numbers or whatever that your lottery demands that you choose your numbers from. Okay, I will crumple, then have maybe 60 to 70 of these a cluster of crumpled papers. Then I will pick up the first one at random. And through divinity, divinity means something very powerful made you go and pick that number up. And through divinity, I will look at and open that and see, oh, it's number 8. So I'll write down my choice, number 8, first choice. Then I'll crumple that paper. You can put it back in the pile or you can keep it separate, doesn't matter. Choose the second one and open it and look at the number. And then if your lottery demands that you choose 6 numbers or 5 numbers or 4 numbers or 8 numbers, whatever from that group, then you just choose those numbers from there. And that's how you choose your own energy. Our extremities like fingers and the thumb and your ears, end of the ears, end of the tip of your nose and the tip of your toes, these are all extremities where energy has to leave you. The energy has to leave you, otherwise you will explode. And so with this energy, good energy also leaves you. So how to trap the good energy from returning to you? So in your case from Virgo, I would ask you to use your thumbs. Whether you're a left-hander or right-hander, try and use both your hands. So use your thumbs and connect it to your middle finger, which we call the finger of Saturn. And so you connect it this way. And what you're doing is, as the energy from this finger comes here and wants to leave you, the thumb grabs it and sends it back. And so your good energies start to formulate more and more and more. So you start to concentrate on what you want in any area of your life. Do it not just for lucky numbers or for lottery or what, but do it when you are under stress. Do it, and you will see that you lower your stress and you just attract the good energy forms that way. So coming back to lottery, so before you have this cluster of papers, and before you're going to pick one, you just concentrate in your mind's eye what you want, and you want to strike it, and then with one hand go and pick it up and then open it and see what the number is, then go back and concentrate on it. It can be 5 seconds, can be 10 seconds, can be 1 minute, it's up to you. So do that as you're choosing numbers. The other technique I use also is I write all these numbers 1 to 60 or 1 to 70 on a sheet of paper. And then I will get hold of a pen and have it ready, and then I will concentrate on looking at the numbers. I will concentrate on what numbers I should choose. Then I close my eyes and I get hold of the pen and I put the pen down while my eyes are closed, and it falls on number 8, let's say. And I say, all right, good, and I've chosen number 8. So I can make my choice that way as well. So what you are doing now is using your own energy. But let me tell you that ultimately your horoscope will show whether you have such windfall luck, which is lotteries or inheritance, or getting luck with gambling. Also your palms will show on fingers and your hands whether there are signs like this that can show that you are lucky in the first place. If the signs are not there, you are not the chosen one to strike windfalls. So you'll have to work hard for what you have. Okay? So I've given you for Virgo these numbers and shown you the way to do it. And remember, even for areas of reducing your stress for you in Virgo, just do this. When you're sitting in your office and you're thinking of things, you're finding a solution, do this. You'll be surprised how much that wonderful energy will just come in, whether it's for mental reasons, emotional reasons, physical reasons, and give you the charge of energy. Okay? Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session with me, and that's based on your date of birth and your time of birth and looking at your palms, and I'll face read you as we Skype. Your face is a map of information for me, and if you need me to use Kabbalistic Tarot, I will also use that. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email. I want to get your next 5 or 6 years. That's what your 90 minutes is all about. Your next 5 or 6 years in all areas of your life, your health, your love, your romance, your marriage, your family, your money, your everything involved. So I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you and good luck.